First leg of the six-up is race number 5, Class 4. It's over the 1,400 metres. Looking good. Course and distance went on debut. Runner-up last time out, gets up in trip. Positively high, down into Class 4 for the first time. Young Empire roll forward from barrier 4. Full of chances, gets the blinkers on. He's been off the track for a while. Enjoy Life, run up over the mile last time out. Mutual Joy, a 3-time winner over the 1650. That has all been at Happy Valley, though. And down to Laugh Out Loud. The 8-year-old is a 3-time course and distance winner, but nothing from him this year, really.
Once again, these races have been well chosen for the TT because there's lots of little pieces of form to work with here. Young Empire, Express Star hasn't shown a great deal of pace in his 2 starts, but there was pace from him in his trials before he debuted, so he could possibly be outside of Young Empire. Looking good, done very little wrong. He's got a nice barrier, can posse up. Jing Jing King could be handier. Then you've got 1 or 2 that might be caught wide, potentially want to press on, maybe Full of Chances and Mutual Joy, primarily those options.
Looking good is living up to his name, actually. He's going very nicely. He's had 2 good runs. If it is raining on the day, he's got a real wet track profile, this horse, postponed out of a Captain Rio mare. So keep that in mind if on race day. Positively high. His work hasn't been too bad. He seems to be a horse on the improve. He's going to find it a bit awkward from barrier 14, but I wouldn't be surprised if he ran pretty well. Positively high. He's got the apprentice claim there as well, but likely to get back. And Hinwan Swiftness, another horse who's been racing reasonably well recently, and his track work hasn't been too bad. Doesn't win out of turn. Another one that hasn't won here in Hong Kong, so 22 starts, but his track work's okay.
He's waiting patiently for his turn.
Yep.
$2 million going into the six-up jackpot here, so an estimated dividend in the region again of $5 million. We will start with Alberto Sano once more. He'll be riding Looking Good.
Looking good, Alberto. You've ridden him at both of his starts. What are your thoughts on him stepping up to 1,400 metres for the first time?
We discussed with the trainer, and last time the horse ran pretty well. He finished second after he won on his first time out. So basically, we think he can step up on 1,400 meter. We go good draw, so obviously I ride him as usual, like last 2 times, behind the pace, behind the speed, and we see. Because last time he did a good effort. All the straight he fight with the others. If you keep away the winner, which he take 3 lengths, 2.5 lengths. We make a good race because he challenged all the straight, and still he was able to put his head in front of the others. So he's very genuine horse who he works hard. He tries his best in the race, so it's good.
This is a horse from the Frankie Law stable. Frankie broke the record for most winners trained by first season trainer. Why do you think, as a trainer, he's having the success that he's having?
For me, it's a big pleasure to ride these horses, and because as the result talks for him, he's a very capable trainer, and for his first season he did a great job, amazing job. So to ride for him is always beautiful things, because he's a nice person, nice man, and his horses, they always perform very well, so it's good.
Yeah, Looking Good, those Alberto touched on. It was just really tough. He looked beaten and gone, didn't he? The cavalry were coming, but he just kept sticking his head out. Yeah,
the winner was too good for all opposition. Good luck, but good, honest performance so far in both of his efforts. So with barrier 1 on his side, he's hard to oppose too strongly. Yeah, and up to 1,400 looks ideal. And in his debut run, he bet Team Spirit, who came out and won very easy the other day. So that's a really good form race.
All right, Empire Star is the next one I want to have a look at. Empire Star, and Avellino's had a few issues, but Empire Star, he's threatened to win one, just hasn't quite got there yet. Yeah, I've had a bit of time for Avellino throughout the season, as have you had once or twice, Andrew, and he's capable when he's right, but he's got a lot of issues. He had blood in the trachea last start, so he's one you've got to take with a pinch of salt. Empire Star, this guy's had 11 first 4 placings from 14 starts, but hasn't won a race. So it just highlights his consistency, but his a lack of ability to get his head in front. I think this will happen again on Sunday as well. I've got him in the placings, but I haven't got him on a win line. All right, OK. Enjoy Life. They rode him quietly last time. This is something that you've been waiting for, Brad. It's a more patient ride, and it resulted in a second placing. He ran behind Amazing Satchmo. Well, he absolutely bolted up earlier in the season under the guidance of Karis Teat, and he could have won by 4. Karis eased him up. He ended up winning by just over a length. It was when he rode him quiet
Zach Purton rode him quiet here and he finished off really well. Amazing Satchmo will be competitive later on in a very good higher graded race. Strathspey's a nice horse going forward. He just seems to find more when ridden a little bit quiet early, and I think they'll take that option again and it'll give him a good chance.
Yeah, I've got him right in the numbers as well. 16 back to 1400 is interesting too, so just bring him back and trip a bit.
All right, and again for Almond Lee, Zach Purton in the saddle. Hinyon Swiftness and Laugh Out Loud, both of them out of the money here. Hinyon Swiftness, 0 from 22 so far.
There was a lot of money for him in place betting early on this occasion, Andrew. Hinyon Swiftness. I noticed there was some place money early as well for him in the betting for this meeting too. He's been an underachiever. He's quite a good horse in Australia before he came. He hadn't missed a place from 6 starts. He hasn't won one here from 22, so he's certainly been an underachiever. I think that's a fair statement. He could bob in for a minor spot.
I think both of them are heading towards Class 5. I'll be more interested in them down there.
Yeah, fair point.
All right, so for the first leg of the 6-up, our early favourite is Empire Star.
Yeah, I've got him in, but not on the win line. I've got Looking Good on top. I just think Looking Good comes in with some really good form. He's got barrier number 1. Alberto Santa knows the horse pretty well. Frankie Law's in great form, so he's on top to beat Enjoy Life. 16 back to 1400 metres, just the only little query, but I still think he can run well. He's the main danger. Empire Star's consistent without winning. We'll get Positively High a chance to get back and run on late into a minor placing. Barrier 14's not going to make it easy for him, but he has got this light weight. 1, 8, 3 and 2, like the 1.
Fair enough. He does look an honest type. I've got him in. I've got similar numbers, actually. I went Enjoy Life for the reasons I mentioned. I think coming back to 14, they'll go a bit quicker. If there is cushion in the track, that might end up making it more like a 1,500-metre race, which will suit him. But hits the line hard with Empire Star. Looking Good gets the gun run. Positively High did win a benchmark 64 at Sandown in Australia on a soft track, so the rain will help him. His last start was a real eye-catcher. He looks a horse for next season, probably, but I wanted to play him safe. Couple down the bottom as well, Hinyon Swiftness, Ra Chu for TT players. If you've got plenty of cash like Paul, you can probably sneak them in.
All right, so 1, 3 and 8 crop up in my numbers as well. I've got Full of Chances in as well. Blinker's on for the first time. He's been off the track for a while, won a trial recently.
Yeah, that third 3-length defeat behind Iron Boy was a reasonable effort. Someone made him a horse to follow out of that race. I think it might have been me, actually, but I can check that.
He deserted him. Yeah. All right, so there we go. That is race number 5. The second of the feature races coming up very shortly. Race number 7. This is the Premier Cup. And the Wizard of Oz was brilliant winning this last year. Joe Moreira will be in the saddle once more. Lucky Bubbles, last year's Chairman Sprint Prize winner, gets back up to the 1,400 metres. And Winner's Way second last year, but beat the Wizard of Oz last time out under Zach Purton.